The fatigue has got a hold of me. Even another dosage of my Adderall is not helping me. I'm so tired. Just got back from shopping and I have been gone all morning. Most of the afternoon. My appointment was at 8:30 this morning. I left the house at 8 and it is now 2:30 in the afternoon. And I can barely move. I'm out of breath. Not like asthmatic kind of out of breath, but I'm just like out of breath. Just, fatigue is so hard. It's not just like yawn, yawn, I'm tired. It's like your whole body. The whole body is just like, I just got a whole bunch of storage containers for finishing organizing all my jewelry stuff. Oh, God, I'm sick to my stomach from... I'm not literally sick to my stomach, but mentally I'm sick to my stomach with how much money I spent today. But at least I'm cutting costs on other things this month. And so instead of buying medical MJ and beading supplies, I'm buying just beading supplies and no medical MJ. For one, I'm going to be working for some next week and harvesting it. And number two, I'm going to be making some money doing the same thing, just 1 week's worth of work. So I'm going to work for my MJ, but I'm also going to work for money. And I'm going to do like half money, half product. Because I need the money. And I had this thing where I'm like, if my room isn't completely organized and like all my stuff like put away and stuff, I just don't have the creative like mind and flow because my mind is like distracted by my clutter and by things not being in the places they're supposed to be. So that's another part about me is I can't handle clutter, but when I have such fatigue like this, I just let it go and I just shove everything onto the floor and then deal with it whenever I can. I wanted to go with my mom down to Southern Oregon to help my uncle, but I can't. So tired. Like, I don't know if it's like almost like a restless leg feeling, but like I have that like my heart's like fluttering, like ready, like not fluttering like a bad like heart flutter or anything. It's like my heart feels lightweight, and it's like gravity is pulling my body down, and I have no way to fight the gravity. Plus, when I was shopping, I had my chiropractor appointment this morning. Yeah, first thing I did shopping is I pulled this out, my right top rib out of place. Oh, it sucks. So now my inflammation and edema is going to be coming back to my face now from this. But look at my haul. Not only did I buy containers, but now I got to put all this stuff away and organize it. Because I really got to get to work on my beading business. I have my corset on today. I put it on as soon as I got home so I can try and maintain my energy so my muscles don't got to work so hard so my brace can work harder. So this is where I'm at. I've been looking for these and I saw them in, not these in particular, but I've been looking for these in all different colors because I wasn't able to find them because this is all I could find previously. I found these originally at the Dollar Tree. And I'm like, oh, they're polymer clay beads. And they're great spacers. And they have a little bit of give. So they're not like super hard. So they have like a little more flexibility to them. So that's why I like them. And I started using them in so much of my jewelry. Like I don't like typical spacers. And the only place I ever saw them, Dollar Tree. And then Dollar Tree, their items are like come and go. So it's almost like a grocery outlet kind of thing. Like, you're not going to see them again unless they're like frequently stocked items, but they're really not frequently stocked items because I'd never seen them before until all of a sudden I saw them one week and I bought all of them. Then I went to the next Dollar Tree location and bought all of them. And I just went down the line and I just tried to find as many as possible so I could buy them all. I even bought them all, and I had my friend in Vegas, ex-friend, buy them all for me. So I'm looking for my other container of them and I don't see them right off the bat. I don't know where I have them. I have, oh, there they are. Okay, I gotta move my alphabet beads. Because now that I have new colors, I have to figure out what kind of container to put them in. I might need to put them in a 32 compartment one because it's already actually full and I can't get all of the colors into one container. So here we go. These are all the colors I have now. I'm so excited. These are all the colors that I found in the Dollar Tree previously with these ones. I had a lot of white mixed in. And then now I got all of these. I didn't have orange before. It looks like I had this color of pink. No, I had that color of pink. So those can go in there. This or this one. Which one is it? Is that one or this one? I can't tell. I think it's this one, isn't there? And then I don't have any dark pink. I have these greenish ones that match those ones, I think. So yeah, I haven't been able to find any of the I haven't been able to find any of these packs at all in the Dollar Tree since I bought them all out. They've never restocked them. And I'm really disappointed. I've never seen them in any bead store ever. Like, I've never seen them until the Dollar Tree recently, you know, before May. It was in April time frame. So maybe April again next year, maybe they'll sell them again. No, you can see my gray right here. Look at that gray. I got some wisdom hair right there. And my little greasy hair. So I'm so excited because I found these and I've been looking for these for so long because I'm running out of black. Seriously, I need more black. And that is the one I have the least color on. That's all I've got left, guys. That's all I got left. For specifically polymer clay spacer beads. But don't be fooled because they sell them in polymer like little spacers. Like, look at these. Not the same thickness. They're like so thin. They're like little discs. And then you got these ones that are like double that thickness. So here on them side by side. Bigger. Wider. Like trying to put it on its side. Wider. So they sell these little teeny disc things everywhere. They're easy to find. But these, not easy to find. And actually, I think there's two different colors in. There's like two different kind of shades of that. So, and I think I had the same situation with some of these here. There's like two different colors. And these ones too. So what I take my time to really organize them, and I'm going to put them in this bigger, more compartmented container. So I can fit all of them into one. Because how I organize my beads is I organize them by the type they are. So if like one type is see-through, I get all my see-through ones in that container. If they have sparkles on them, they're all the sparkles are in one container. But recently I've been thinking about reorganizing them all into color coded. So then I can be more efficient when it comes to beading. So I can when I'm looking for oranges, like I can choose between this orange or that orange or that orange instead of having to pull out 10 different containers that have one compartment of orange in it. So I'm really debating on how I want to organize them. So at least they're all color, they're all separated out of color. I don't have any that are all mixed in except for this one, and this is just a new pack of replacement beads because I'm almost out of some of these colors. So these are some of my other favorite beads that I've recently found. I use the UV glow-in-the-dark beads the most, and then these second most. But the only problem is these ones don't have red. And then there were other containers. So this one came from Hobby Lobby. But at Joann's, it's either Joann's or Michael's, one of the two. One of the two, they have the color in red. And that's, I just don't understand why I can't find, so it comes in red instead of pink in the other containers. Look how many containers I got, it's ridiculous. So you can see this. So there's very few red, and so I combined my UV beads in with these because they're kind of color coordinated. They look really good together because of the colors. They're so close in shade. So I do need some more red ones. So I'm going, but they're so much expensive. So I have like a total of 500 in here. Can you believe that's 500 beads? Like, it doesn't seem like it would be 500, but there's 500 in there. Not that I'm going to count. So I am going to have to go get 1 or 2 packages of the ones with the red, but they only have 100 or 180 pieces in it. I can't remember. It was either 100 or 180. And all the other packages are like 580 at that store. And I'm like, really? Why are you trying to shortchange people and charge the same price for fewer beads? Like, it just pisses me off. Just like I was going to try and show the shrinkflation here with my 12 packs of LaCroix. I cannot find them anywhere except for Grocery Outlet. And only recently did they start carrying a couple different flavors. I gotta come out here and sit down. Oh, what's this? Why is this in my chair? This is the vacuum attachments. What the F? I'll set you down here for a second, guys. Why did my dad take this off? What the F? Come on, Dad. There are sunglasses hanging up here too. And these, oh. I was in town. I was going to take these pants back to Walmart, so I want them on the back. This is my outfit today, guys. Look at these fantastic mushroom pants. Look at these. Look at this. Would you look at that? Oh, cool. I love these mushroom pants. They're freaking fantastic. So I'm happy about my mushroom pants from the fair. Trying my best to wake up, guys. 1 second. Alright. Yeah, I don't like to try and medicate on camera. Don't do this at home. So, anyways, I already opened one. So you can see 12, 12, 12, 12. Go into any store and try and find a 12 pack of carbonated water. I dare you. I dare any of you. I don't know what it's like in other countries, you know, so I can only say in America, and at least in Oregon in particular. And in Washington, I didn't see them in Washington either. I don't know why they all started selling 8 packs for the same price. Seriously. Like, I really want to go into the store while I'm doing one of these videos, hold pause, and then go into the store, go to the aisle, and then like show the prices, and then like bring out my Walmart receipt, which is right there in that bag, because I bought those. I don't know, where's my Grocery Outlet ticket? Anyways, yeah, dang, I wish I knew where that receipt was so I could show how much I paid for these. So I could show the proof, the absolute truth of what it costs between 8 pack and 12 pack of the same thing. But yeah, if you can even find a 12 pack. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some more research about that product in particular, and hey, maybe I'll even write the company and be like, look, what the F? If you don't want me to expose you on my YouTube channel, I'm not trying to blackmail them by any means. I'm not trying to blackmail. I'm just like, hey, you know, I'm talking about this on my YouTube channel already, and people aren't happy about it. I'm not gonna lie, but me, I'm the people. I'm the people that's not happy about it. That's why I'm talking about it on YouTube. I'm not happy about paying the same price for an 8-pack and a 12-pack at the same time. Like, I am. I'm going to go get this in video in the store and show what they're selling it for. Granted, Safeway is actually pretty dang good about going on sale about these the products of carbonated water. The Walmart, they are always the same price for every 8-pack. Basically $3.99 or $4.99 something or other. It's anywhere between $3 to $5 for an 8-pack. Depends on the brand, and they all like differ between like 10 to 20, 30 cents sometimes. I've never seen them go on sale at Walmart. Never. And they're always 8-packs. In the store in the Safeway in my town, I haven't looked at any other Safeways to see if they do it too, but my Safeway in particular, only one brand and only one flavor. I seen a 24-pack. I get a 24-pack, and it's not always in stock, but every time I go and it is in stock, you're damn right I'm buying it. And you're damn right I'm buying it. I pay $8.99. It's never changed the price. It's always $8.99. So $9 plus whatever it is for deposit. It's 10 cents each. So, you know, do the math. I don't do math, so you do it for me. You can let me know. Let me know if you do the math. I could do it if I did it on a calculator and stuff. I just, you know, it's a talking point here. It's the principle of it all. You like my new necklace? So this is the necklace that I was trying to tell my mom about and such. It is a snake. And I like the tail of it. There's the tail. Don't mind my greasy, stringy hair today. I do need to take a shower. Going to that fair with all that grease like all up in the air and everything, and then I didn't sweat when I slept either. Yeah, I'm gonna need new water. So basically, let me show you my accommodations that my parents have. So not only do we have the regular fridge inside the house, we have this freezer. It's a straight up freezer. I went out and bought all of this meat. I bought these turkey tenderloins. I got this grass-fed beef. It came in a 3-pack. Gosh, beef was so flippin' expensive, and as habit, this is what I get almost every time. I have to at least get one Wagyu ground beef. Oh my gosh, it melts in your mouth. I'm like just thinking about it right now. So happy. Wagyu beef patties sold at Walmart, and yeah, it's expensive, but like almost all the other ground beef is almost up to the same price. And I'm like, you know what, this is one meal right here. You know, I'm okay with paying that price for one meal. And I like the fact that it has 3 patties, and there are 3 of us in this household. However, my mom has fatty liver disease, and she's not supposed to be eating beef. So the less beef that she eats, the better. I cannot eat pork, so in order for us to all have the same kind of dinner, we have to eliminate both pork and beef, so that only leaves us with chicken and turkey and fish. And I don't like fish that much. I really don't like fish. So I can't do the pork because of anaphylaxis. My mom does do the beef on occasion, but she's been having a lot of liver pain lately, so, and her current doctor don't believe her, and another doctor at one point didn't either, but her last doctor believed her, that she just left. I thought it was a mistake that they left that doctor. I really do. Like, I knew it. I saw it coming. I'm like, are you sure? Like, you guys have it good with that doctor. That doctor's a good doctor. And they left a good, perfectly great doctor. Only because they got tired of driving into Salem to go see him. So sad. Anyway, my freezer was open. This big old thing of turkey meat. I got ground chicken. So when we do any type of like meatballs or something, which is rare, we don't do meatballs very often at all. That's what we do. We make meatloaf out of ground turkey and we have to use like rice instead of breadcrumbs or whatever. So I bought all that yesterday. I even bought this I bought some cod yesterday. I've only recently started liking cod, but I have to have it smothered in tartar sauce. I mean, look at that. $7.22 for this, just for like two somewhat big fillets. They usually buy it more cost effective in other places. Like they buy this usually, and this cod is fine. Like I've ate it and it's fine. And I used to like salmon or smoked salmon, but I don't like it anymore. All right, so I got 2 whole turkey or 2 whole chickens for $15.38. You know, I'm documenting these prices now, guys. Maybe I can come back to this video and compare prices when and if things ever change with this inflation rate and shrinkflation. So, anyways, I got ground chicken, ground turkey. These are absolutely by far my favorite air fried. Oh my gosh. If I could just eat these, they're $10 each. So this was I've spent $20 on 2 turkey tenderloins. I spent $15 on 2 whole chickens. I spent what did I spend on this freaking ground chicken? It didn't have a freaking price on it. I don't know what I bought it. Something for a pound. And then I bought these grass-fed 3-pack, and that was like, gosh, I don't have the price on this either, but it was like, I can't believe I could get like 2 whole chickens and like have way more meals with those 2 whole chickens than I can like the rest of this other stuff. Like they're like maybe 2 meals each. Well, this is like 3 meals, so this is 3 meals. That's 3. Here's 4. The ground chicken and turkey, we can make anything with that, either out of tacos or whatever. And so when I went to the corn festival, I got 5 ears of corn for 25 bucks. No, 25 ears of corn for $5. Ugh, I knew the numbers 5 and 25. Dyslexia, my mathematics disorder. Please forgive me. And then with a whole bunch of, my mom got a whole bunch of apples from her friend's kids, or her friend, somebody connected with her friend from high school. Some of her high school friends. She's just recently been doing things with them, and I love seeing my mom do fun things with her friends from forever ago and reconnecting throughout the last couple of years. They do this like beach trip every year, and they used to do it every month, but they kind of slowed down on that because just finances and stuff, life. So this is how we try to survive the best that we can with limited fixed incomes on disability, all 3 of us. You know, I think we have it great for the prices. You know, with all 3 of us living here, we can each pitch in a little bit with chores. We can each pitch in a little bit with the food. I pay rent. You know, I hope that my rent does cover like my cell phone portion of the bill and my water usage, and you know, and then, you know, any kind of wear and tear I of course always replace when I go to leave anywhere I rent. You know, I've always been a good tenant. I didn't know there were lots of bad tenants out there, and I've heard some horror stories now. So anyway, we got a whole bunch of pears along with these apples right here. Table set up, and then we had this long table set up right here. I went to about right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, like length of a table. pretty much here to here, like full of pears. Yeah, my mom started processing some last night. A lot of them had worms, so because they weren't treated. My corset's coming undone. Oh. I need something to hold my head. I move my neck and I feel it go move, 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 and I hear it click when I move my neck. I feel my muscles underneath it. I gotta deal with a lot of pain every day, all the time. And I can't believe that I'm back wearing this freaking corset. I hadn't worn this corset for years. I wore it a little bit after my surgery, but it didn't seem to benefit me much. But after wearing it to the fair and such yesterday, it really does benefit me. I'm just going to have to wear the bracing. I've lost some muscle mass. I've gained fat and cholesterol and my arteries. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do to increase my chances. Okay, my dad's in his room, so. Alright, so here is the pears we still have to finish going through. And this is the batch that my mom of peach butter. She processed them yesterday, so they slow cooked them in the slow cooker. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. We got 11 little containers of, and I gotta sample it because I have some in the fridge. Oh, my mouth is dry. It's nice to have my carbonated water again. Whew. Fresh spoon, even though I use that spoon. I'm doing the dishes almost every day, twice a day, to try and help my parents because I haven't been able to help with much else out here. And so the texture is like really smooth. It's almost like baby food. I imagine. I haven't ate baby food since I was a baby, so I don't know. I wish I could just. So we got that going on. It is a busy time of year for my family at the end of August, beginning of September. It's usually like we gotta hurry up and like can all our fruit and vegetables because it's gonna go bad. Oh, I need to cut up this watermelon. Alright, I gotta set you down. I bought my dad because I haven't really gotten him anything for his birthday and Father's Day, which are right around the same time. So I buy him little gifts here and there, you know, I think about him. I got him this because he does sourdough baking, and he's really excited about this. He said he's actually been starting to kind of think about something like that, and yeah. It's a baking tray, loaves of sourdough bread, sourdough bread rolls. And he's usually had to form them himself. Oh yeah, I gotta sit you down. I gotta get my watermelon. And I need to wash that off. But we also got a whole bunch of other apples from our friends up in Yakima. They live on an apple orchard. And so not only did we have apples and pears in the garage while we were gone in Yakima up in Washington last week, and last weekend, we got more apples, and that my mom turned into a whole bunch of apple turnovers and little apple pies for me, my gluten-free version. So we took some of my gluten-free oatmeal because not all oatmeal is gluten-free. Usually they rotate harvest with wheat and oats, or sometimes at the same time, and then the cross pollination and stuff, it can really mess with my celiac disease. So I have full blown autoimmune celiac disease. It has been in remission since like 2012. I've had repeat endoscopies on every single one except for the first one. The first one I had my little hairs and stuff on the inside of the little hairs that absorb all the things and everything that you eat and stuff, and absorbs vitamins into your blood, and intestinal tract and all that good stuff. My connective tissue and my cilia, I had none. It was smooth like this watermelon. I had no hairs. Like my very first endoscopy, when I read the report, they're like, there was no doubt in my mind. Like I even asked the doctor 100% afterwards. I'm like, so you're sure? You sure that's it? He's like, yes. It is not supposed to be smooth. It's supposed to have hairs, and it's supposed to have like little vein-like, vein-like things. And I had none of those either. Like it was like, yeah, no wonder I was having issues. I was having issues for years, but for some reason we can't find those records. They somehow disappeared. And so I can't get my service connection disability for it because the wait list was so long that you can apply for any service connected disability up to a year after service and claim it as service connected. This was 1 year, 2 months, or 1 year, 1 month, one of the two. I can't recall. It was within the first 2 months past a year. And it's only because they took too long to get me scheduled with the endoscopy. It took too long. So had I had my endoscopy right after the referral got put in, and it would have been put in time. And it's the one way that the VA has screwed me over, because they won't make an exception. It's like I'm like, I had the referral out before that. The test should have been done before that, because the referral was dated previous to that. So I may go back and try and fight it again, because I have my wits about me this time. And I'm going to bring that up, because they can appeal my decision at any point. I can appeal at any point too, and I'm going again. Especially if they're jerks about this Chiari malformation decision. We'll see. I requested a specialist, and I am refusing to see that nurse practitioner that does not know anything about Chiari, and why Chiari is a comorbidity of tethered cord, and why that's a comorbidity of EDS, and how they're all linked together. So I know they're only trying to give me source connection from one piece of that, but they all play a role into each other. So I don't know what they're going to have to do about that. But the original neurosurgeon I talked to that helped me get it approved 100%, that evaluation went great, because she did take all that information into account, and that's why I was awarded it. And now they're just trying to send me back to the same nurse practitioner that I walked out of because of my PTSD and how she wasn't listening to me. And so I stopped the exam because they can't have an accurate range of motion test on an EDSer. That needs to be part of that criteria. If somebody has that diagnosis, they cannot use range of motion to diagnose anything. It's not right. It's not right at all. It's morally wrong to do that, because our joints are hypermobile, and just because we can doesn't mean we should. So they say turn it until you don't feel any pain. Well, of course I don't feel any pain, because I'm not unaligned right there right now. So I'm going to go to my full extension, which is more than the average. And so they're going to say, hey, you have good range of motion. There's nothing wrong with you. No, the problem is it's too big a range of motion, and I'm tearing ligaments in the process. So until I learn how to do daily life without overextending myself, yeah, I'm screwed. You don't want to overextend. Then arthritis happens, and more pain happens, and tearing the ligaments happens, and then you have less stability, and then my connective tissue has holes in it, so then things fall out of place even more. Then I get like prolapsed organs, and like, yeah, it's just a big cascading cycle if I don't circumvent and try and prevent some of this stuff and make doctors aware that don't push an EDSer to go to their limit, because they will, and then that's going to be disqualifying to them, because that's what a normal person would have, but our underlying problems, you've got to take that into account. And no crap, I identify as a female alien according to the VA's records. So they started asking my identity. What do I identify as? I said alien. She's like, you want me to put that down? I'm like, yes. I'm like, female alien. So, I'm officially recognized as a female alien by the VA. Oh my gosh. Boy, am I freaking awesome. So, I'm going to start putting that on any kind of name badges if I go to any conferences or whatever. I'm eating blueberries for a little snack while I cut up this watermelon. Alright, I gotta see what I was up to. Hold up. Alright, I'm back. I also had to go get my charger and plug it in and go check on StormiDog. And now I can't mess with the phone. Y'all have to stay there. But I'm getting ready for this watermelon cutting, and I gotta have room. I gotta have room. Gotta get this place in tops tape. Can you go outside, Stormy? I gotta let her out. My parent, oh, I didn't pause it. I was coming over here to unpause it. I'm like, oh, wait, I just walked away. Alright, so I'm going to put all these pans and pots away and all that such because they need the help. My mom can't bend over with her vertigo, and she can't, she's done a lot. She's done a lot, with the pears. She did all the pears yesterday, and then she did those pies, and then she did apple turnovers. Look at these things. I wish I could eat them, but I can't because I didn't have the gluten-free flour. It looks so damn good. But that's why I got the apple pie. Apple pie has the apple pie filling in it, and then we use the oats and some something else, brown sugar on the top, almost like a crumble or whatever. And I mowed down on that and I was trying to watch TV. I was just falling asleep Alright, my dad came in here, so I got the dishes put away while he was in here though, while I was talking to him, so good to go there. So I'm getting the kitchen all kind of picked up and everything, so the next batch of canning and stuff can be done. I hate moving your phone, but I don't know, whatever. So next, my dad plans to do peach jelly. We have, oh, he took it all out of jars. This much pear juice. So he's making pear jelly. And I really do like jelly. I really like jelly. So, we got the pectin. And then we got all those jars for the apple butter. And I personally want pear sauce mixed in. So I need to do that mixture and get that ready to go. That is also why I bought this 3-pound bag of sugar. 30 calories per. Yep. We love doing our own canning. It just saves us money when we do run out of other things. You know, we are kind of survivalists in a way, trying to survive on a little bit of income that we all get, and take turns purchasing things, and you know, take care of each other. I don't like all these pounds, but I really don't. Like, my mom changes the place of things all the time. Maybe these all can go. I think all of these go down here. Oh, this needs dusted. Dusted with my fingers and dusted with my finger. All these in here. Oh. Wash my hands now. Alright, what is in the dishwasher? It is done washing. Looks like I could unload the dishwasher too. So, that is on my agenda now, along with doing the watermelon. This is my ADHD at its finest. And then I still have to go into my bedroom and organize and put away all my beads. I need to cut apart jewelry. I need to make a phone call still. I need to hopefully hear back from the VA doctor. We're playing phone tag. Let's see. Yeah, I need to go through all my clothes, get stuff ready to take over to storage for the winter, fall. So clothes that I won't see until spring, summer, if I remember that they're even over there. Like I get rid of clothes all the time, so I do donations, and they usually end up in the women's shelter where we go and donate to. There's more than one. So one of the women's shelters. Oh, there goes something in my back. Right in the middle, right here. I felt it on the right. Alrighty. See how fast that happens? Just doing this. Just doing dishes. I just pulled one of my ribs out. That's how easy I am. That's why I'm disabled and I am not reliable, because every minute by minute, hour to hour, my body has changes. So I just popped in my knee, the right knee too, as I turned back into this room. So this is real life, yo. I mean, you guys are seeing it firsthand, like how fast it happens, and then how I decline throughout the day, and how my face gets more bloated, my stomach like pushes out more, my posture goes worse. And this is just a posture reminder. So now I'm having residual pain go down through here. As I go like this, I feel all the way up through here, tight muscles that go back down over the shoulder blade, and pain underneath the shoulder blade. Something just popped over here on this arm doing that, so maybe I shouldn't do that. But I'm now feeling all my muscles tighten up on the entire right side of my body. Just because of that little grabbing a dish. probably in the completely wrong spot, but I don't give an F at this point. I'm going to pause this so I can go take the dog food dishes back to its spot so it's just not dead time. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so now, oh, that's right, I'm not quite done with the dishwasher. I was going to say, now I have room to work. Oh wait, this isn't empty. And this is the little thing that I do to try to help my mom and dad out while they do all the other hard work with like the processing and the grinding of the vegetables and how to stand here and peel each thing. And then, I mean, it's a process. It takes, you know, this is why we used to have a large, you know, we had a large, they came from large families where each one of the kids, a couple years apart, you know, they kind of just, each person go down the line and do one little job. And it's just easier that way. But there's only 3 of us. And so any little bit helps, really. Every little bit helps. We're all in pain. I know I'm not the only one like this. You know, I don't even know what their pain is like in compared to mine, but yeah, there is no whose pain is worse. It's just the fact that we're all in pain. Yes. So we all need to be mindful of each other's moods once in a while, because yeah. We all got our grouchy MFing moments. Why don't those other plates look clean? Are you fucking kidding me? I just recently switched over the soap, and the soap is garbage. They just soap. So this is basically what a live chat would look like if I did some lives. Just me doing everyday stuff, being me. So this is in a way kind of me practicing for live, and hopefully y'all do like say something about wanting me to try going live. I can. I just, it'd be easier if it was just my house by myself. That way I don't have, I don't want my parents' anonymity taken away unless I get permission. Gosh, this one's dirty too. Yo. This is effed up, man. I should not be washing these. I can get another freezing clean towel. Alright. So, I think I'm going to start buying the dishwasher soap because I know they're trying to cut money and cut costs, but not on dishes, yo. Not on dishes. That's not cool. You know, I rinse everything beforehand. They look cleaner beforehand than they do when I pull them out. And that's not fun. What's the point of having a dishwasher to make them dirtier? So I'm going to start buying it. I'm the one that has a problem with it, so I'll pay for it. I'm not using this nasty, barely do a damn job freaking dishwasher soap. The other stuff works fine. The other things that we use that are similar for laundry, those work fine, but not for dishes. feel confident in what I'm using is clean and doesn't have a residue of old nasty food on it or something, you know. Alright, now it's empty. So I feel confident that I'll be good. Now I can cut my watermelon. How long has it taken me since I said I was going to start cutting it? I get sidetracked. Look how easy I get sidetracked. It's because I know that there's something in there and it's cluttered. And as soon as I know it's clean, I'm like, I don't like germs and stuff. I have immunocompromised immune system. Like I can't risk it, you know. Show you my watermelon hack. Since I've been disabled, I have to wash my hand again. I'm gonna get a couple blueberries. This cutting board is just not a good one either. Because I end up with watermelon juice all over the freaking counter, all over me. You know, in fact, I'm gonna go grab my apron. Pause. I know, all of a sudden I got something in front of the camera. I had to go grab. So I just wanted to let y'all know, I have this like little teeny cooler I take everywhere I go because I'm always thirsty and I'm always trying to stay hydrated. So sometimes it even follows me into the house and into my bedroom. So when I like really just need to rest and like be in bed and game or whatever, I can. And I got my beverages right there and I'm good to go. I need to bring my tissue box in from my vehicle though because I'm out of tissues in my bedroom. Got my bubbly water bag. Woo woo. Yeah, don't make me poison your food in New Orleans. I got this when I was in New Orleans, when I was in the Navy. I went also to grab my back support because my back is already hurting. So, let's see. I got my container. Okay, this is for the watermelon. This is for the freaking outer shell. And this is to munch on. Get that out of the way. I got my drink, I got that, I got my towel. Now wash my hands again. Yeah, I try to keep my own towel when I'm doing things in the kitchen because my dad is like the messiest mother trucker, like leaving crumbs all over the counter, like wheat, gluten, like I can be contaminated by anything. And so I don't trust a fool. I don't trust mother truckers in this house. My mom's better about it, but like sometimes I don't know which one was used for things and what wasn't, so I just, instead of guessing, I just bring out my own. And yes, it's even more laundry and it's even more, oh, I just touched my freaking face and stuff. Wash my hands. Alright. I went through food safety class, you know. Let's see if you're any good. I don't even start with the end. I don't like the ends. They just are a pain. Oh, something just right here popped in my shoulder area. My hands are still wet. Alright, this one does not look as good as the other one. I knew I should have cut this one first. I knew it. I knew it. But also, certain brands and certain farms just grow it better. This is towards the end of watermelon season. Like, I didn't catch it at the right time, I think. I'll try getting one of their watermelons at the Bauman's this weekend for my mom. I'll go meet up with my aunt and my cousin, which I need to text them so I can meet them up at Bauman Farms near Salem. And so we can, they're giving away free plants. You get one free plant, I think, with the purchase of one. So I am going to get my mom one. My mom had something to do last year or something too, so I had to go in place of my mom last year. So I hope I get to see my cousin. That's my cousin that is actually my age. It's my mom's sister's daughter. And they do a lot of things together because my cousin is so much more disabled than I am. And she's my age. She's only a couple months older. My mom and my aunt were pregnant at the same time. And it was her younger sister. Go figure. Alright, taste test. Yeah. This has a lot more black seeds in it too. Although I don't like those white seeds just as much because I feel like those can also cause problem for diverticulitis or losis. Itis is active inflammation. Osis is not active inflammation in your diverticuli. Itis is infected. Osis, not infected. So technically, when people say, I have diverticulitis, I shouldn't eat nuts or corn, that would mean that they have an infection right now. But I don't know how society messed that one up, but yeah, it's not correct medical terminology. Just so you know, osis, uninfected, itis, current infection in your diverticuli. Because that's what those things are called, the pouches. So, the more you know. I need to remember not to be standing that way too. Posture when it comes to, oh, oops, wrong one. Dyslexic, that goes over here, this goes over here. Alrighty. Hey Storm, you want to pee a watermelon? Come here, up. High five. I'm gonna have to wash my hands. High five. Boop. Shake. The shake. And catch. Good girl. Wash my hands. Doggy girl. Yeah, I'm really disappointed in this one. This one is it's really not up to my standards. I am a watermelon snob. I highly admit it. I highly admit that. I am a watermelon snob. I'm a blueberry snob now too because, okay, so it seems like every summer I have like a huge craving for a fruit and it always changes every summer. One summer, 3 years ago, is watermelon. Last year was cherries. This year is blueberries. So I'm still addicted to blueberries right now. Like, I want nothing but blueberries. Like, I don't even, like, this watermelon is not good. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to eat much of it. Like, honestly. I may end up tossing it out by the time we get, by the time I eat it. Because I'm going to be buying a better one this weekend. Because they have fantastic food, and I actually need to order some cucumbers. I'm going to can some pickles this year. I can only afford one batch. Oh my gosh, hold on. I always have to open the door for her and show her there's nobody there. It was me. It was making loud knock noise. It was Mama. Thank you for alerting me to the noise. No, she's a good guard dog, so... So the key is, I do these big fat slices like look at that slice. That way, it's almost like doing 2 slices in one. But I still think it takes me the same amount of time, whether I cut it this way or that way. I don't know, but it just seems, I don't know, it just seems easier. I hate having to go the round curve of the melon. And anymore, I don't care how much is left on the rind. I used to cut as close as possible to the white, but it's less sweet, so what's the point? I do what I want. I do what I want when I want it, how I like it. See how long it takes me. I think I started right at the hour, like 10 minutes till hour. I don't know, 10 to the hour video, 50 minutes. I think I started at 50 minutes cutting this. I don't know. I probably won't go back and look either. So I don't even know what I'm going to put in the description besides hang out with me. Let's cut some watermelon. Let's chit chat on organizing beads. Let's talk about fatigue. Let's talk about your mom. Oh, sorry, my mom. My mom is quite the nice lady when she wants to be. But man, she was in pain last night, and I'm so happy that she went with me. My dad refuses to go anymore. He just won't. He's just, my knees hurt, he can't handle the heat. And, you know, I can to an extent, but it just depends. But he really does need to stay out of the heat because he gets skin cancer. It would take a lot for him to want to go somewhere. Like fishing. We're going deep sea fishing next week, which I need to pay my brother back for, so I need to remember to do that. I have all these people to pay back right now. I need to call my friend, message my friend. For the pirate experience, I need to go get a pirate costume. Like, I wanted to get all my shopping done today, but I didn't. I'm gonna have to go to Salem and go shopping again. So tired. I don't want to keep going to Salem. It's wasting my gas. I'm trying to like do everything that I can while I'm in town. And just, I'm trying. I just am exhausted. By the time I get home, I don't feel like doing anything. I'm like hanging on by a thread right now, just doing this instead of falling asleep. If I lay down, I'm out. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I just want to be helpful around the house. Because my mom does so much for me, and she sacrifices herself for me all the time. And so I'm matching that energy. I'm trying to, anyways. And the more my mom sees that I'm trying, I'm showing effort, that's what she wants to see. Whereas when she doesn't see me doing anything, because she's not home, she doesn't know where I'm at. So then she gets home and I was all grumpy because me and my dad didn't do what she wanted done, I guess. And she's tired of coming home to a messy house. But it's not even super messy. That's usually me picking up after my dad. Sometimes I have the energy to do it, and other times I do not. And boy, does she come home and rampage when it's not done. So, it always keeps us on our tiptoes with my mom gone. Do we want to hear her bitching the whole time while she's here, or would we rather get a break of it and have her be gone and then come home and still be that way? I don't know. I just hope to try and be positive around her maybe a good influence on her, so she doesn't go that negative OCD crap. But it depends on her environment when she's down there with my uncle and aunt, because my uncle is freaking exhausted and worn out, and his wife, my aunt, is really flippin' demanding. I don't blame them, but also I only hear all the gossip from my mom, which is his side of the story and not her side of the story. However, I know who she is. Hell, I was with them before. I knew about them as a secret before they outed themselves to the family. That's a whole different story. Not getting into that whole dynamic at all, but yeah. She has married two of my relatives. She married my cousin first and then my uncle second. Not by blood, but by just knowing the family. He had kids with a different person. She had triplets with a different person. And then they were getting divorced around the same time. And you know, just things lined up. Boy, did that stir things up. That's all I gotta say. I can't talk more about it. It's none of my business. I'm not trying to spread stuff. You know, I don't think they would appreciate me talking about their situation. So, anyways, moving on. There's my cup of tea. Pinky's up. So, anyway, they just moved into this small house. They were having problems with the people that sold the house to them, but they refused to get out of the house for over a month, putting my uncle and aunt out on the streets because they sold their RV because they had this tentative move-in date, but these people didn't have a new place to live, and they were being lazy as F about finding a place, and they took advantage of my uncle and aunt because they let them do it for about a month, and then they were trying to get away with it a second month, and they're like, nope, vetoed, get out of here before we get law enforcement involved. So, I'll just say they got them out, but the place is a sheet hole. Like, animals dying under the crawl space, like stink, and they have all this stuff, and she has all these appliances that she doesn't use. Yeah. There's, you know, I don't know. I have to have some kind of bias because he is my absolute favorite uncle. So, I don't like what's going on either, but it's not my marriage. It's not my place to say anything. You know, that's what they wanted. They got it. Now, like if he were to try to leave her, like, that wouldn't go over so well. Anywho, I almost got this whole watermelon cut up. Look at this. It's only taken about 20 minutes. And I got this watermelon cut up. So I'm gonna have to have this. This bowl is full. I just don't think I can. And then I still have the end pieces. I need a second bowl. I'll have to put it in the garage fridge. Oh yeah, I opened that fridge earlier and didn't show you all the rest of that. Me and my squirrelness. Chop chop. I don't even touch my mouth. I just do need to cut in half one more time though. And then I got left are these melons. Oh my gosh, whenever I cook food, I have to wash my hands between everything that I touch. Like, I have a texture sensitivity thing. I don't like it. I don't like textures of sorts. Alright, come with me if you want to live. I'm going to go take the rind out to the compost garbage can. It is a beautiful, I absolutely love it. Excuse my camera case getting in the way, or phone or wallet case getting in the way. My hands are full. It's so peaceful out here, except for this loud ass air conditioner. Oh, stuff. That's no good. We feed the birds, because bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word, Stormy. Bird, bird, bird. Alright. These little dragonflies light up, solar powered. I got that from my mom one year. My one tall lily that needs cut off now because it's dead. Palm. Indoor plants that do well outdoors. A little water in the back. Stormy swimming pool I'm gonna have to toss. Stormy poo I gotta pick up. Little shed. Our garden area over here on this side of the house. It's nice and peaceful. I like to bring all my beads out here and sit here on the patio and do stuff while I'm outside. Oh, I gotta pick up that poo before I forget. I'll be back. So this is a little bit of the space that Stormy and I get to play outside in. Give me your antler, baby. Give me your antler. In my hand. Take it, right there. Fine. Your antler. One. That's two. That's three. Right here. Good girl. Come here. In my hand. In my hand. Give it here. In my hand. In my hand. I'm disabled. Storm. Get up here. Up. Give me your. Give it here. Give it here. In my. No. Get up. Give it here. In my hand. Thank you. Stubborn dog. Oh, my back hurts. Alright, you know what? I two. I three. Vicious. She sounds so mean. But yeah, she doesn't have much room to run. I only have from here to here, and then she runs and jumps up here, and she's got her antler. Oh, let me sit in this chair a minute. Oh. Got my corset on too. Just gravity hurts. So I live in this beautiful place, and I'm disabled and symptomatic a lot of days. So this is what I do. This is my disabled life, guys. This is I'm getting into these longer videos, longer and longer each time. Coffee fly. Shoe fly. Don't bother me. Shoe fly. Son-in-law. No, that was that Encino Man. And Lee caught him with chopsticks or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, this is the disabled life. This is what I do. You guys have seen my morning routine. You've never seen my morning routine like as quick for Cairo, I don't think. The morning routines have been done on days that I hadn't had Cairo, I believe. What? What, Stormy? What is it? What is it? Come here, let me get that eye booger. Come here. Let me see your eye booger. Stormy, no dig. Give it here. Now, get over here. Over here. Over here. Alright, now, sit. Good girl. You're a good girl. Let me get that eye booger, Stormy. Hey. Hey. I know, I'm sure most dogs don't like that. Let me get that. There. That's better. You pretty girl. Look at that pretty dog. Look at that pretty dog, Stormy. You're adorable. You're adorable. How can I say no to this thing? Say no to this. Good girl. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. Do you want some water? I bet you do. It's warm. It is warm. It's warm out here. Let's go get a drink of water. Let's go get a drink. Alright, come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Help Mama. Help Mama. Help Mama. Good girl. No, get back here. Help Mama. You gotta stay next to me, remember? Come on. I know you peed there. Come on. Hey, get back here and help Mama. Thank you. Fast pants. I turn you. So, this is my life, guys. How can I not be happy? How can I not be happy about this? I think it looks pretty darn good, except for all the pain and symptoms. If it wasn't for that, I mean, yeah. Fake it till you make it kind of thing. You know, rewire your brain. Keep thinking that you do have a good life. I mean, compared to some, I mean, I know I do. I'm fortunate to have the support that I do, and I'm very thankful that I have it. Because not everybody has this. Not everybody has a family like this. Sometimes people have nowhere to go. And I hear a lot of these stories, and I get to know some of these people that are in some tough spots. I get around online. Alright, baby, hold on. It's a 1. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's a 3. Good girl. Let me see. Let go. No, I'm not playing that. Give it here. Let go. Put it in my hand, Stormy. In my hand. Thank you. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's a 3. Alright. Play life balance. Alright. I gotta go wash my hands again and get this in here for the lid for the watermelon. Come on, StormiDog. Get that stick outside. Get that stick outside. Come on, put it out there. Okay, now drop it. Drop it. Now come on. Thank you. Good girl. Hey, do you want a treat for that? Do you want a treat? Here. I think she deserves a treat, don't you guys? Which one do we want to give her? Let's give her a chicken biscuit waffle one. They look like little waffles. Look at that. What are you going to do for this? They smell like smoked flavor. Alright, now. What are you going to do for this? What are you going to do for this? What are you going to do? Don't bark. That is uncalled for. You only bark when I'm in trouble. How about you get a drink of water for that? Get a drink of water. You're thirsty. Get a drink. Get a drink. Get a drink. Get a real drink. Okay, thank you. Half of it's out your mouth anyways, I know. Alright, now. Are you gonna be a good girl? Get over here. Get over here, come on. Okay, now. Wish I could have this thing down here. Hold on. Alright, now. Can you give Mama a high five? Boop. Sit. Shake. Shake. Other shake. Okay, now. I was trying to catch it. Okay. That's it. One. Oh, hold on. Wait for it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she got it, guys. She caught it. Man, she's on par today. She is on par today, guys. Stormy and I missed our playing frisbee in the park today because I had to do returns and I had to do all this other stuff. I get this battery plugged back in because my phone would be dying left and right today. I gotta put it back in that one spot. So you guys get this extra special long edition today. Wash the hands. Want some more watermelon for me? Want more watermelon? Are you a good girl? Yeah, I think you are. Paper towel will dry off this time. So, after this, I'm going to go do the clothes and the beads because they're out now covering my entire bed. Like yesterday, the clothes were covering my entire bed. Actually, I need to wipe this off too. Now that that's completely wet, we can put it on the watermelon. Put her away. Another bowl. Here, I'll just do this on the plate, and I can put this in the fridge and just eat this as a snack myself for later. Yeah, I always do the ends last. I'm like, F all that. I try not to contaminate my fingers by touching my lips. Being cautious. In case anybody else eats this. They don't need my germs. Stormy, you stink. Ah, man, come on. There we go. Now I got a better grip on it. This piece actually looks decent. So I'm trying to save more of this piece than the other. There we go. I can't wait for pumpkin and Halloween season. Like, all the Halloween stuff's already in the stores, the pre-Halloween stuff. Oh, that went down my shirt. Whoops. Guess I was gonna have to stay there for a little bit until I'm done cutting this, because I ain't trying to wash my hands again. Watch, I forget it's in there. Oh yeah, there, I had a piece of watermelon in there, like all day, guys. No, I'm not gonna forget. So, my dad came out and made himself a sandwich. I need to clean this up real fast. I don't know if that's been used on weed or anything. I have my own washcloth too. So, when I was making tacos a couple nights ago, it splattered at me, and splattered me here and here. So I got some burns on me. the last few days. I just wiped down the whole counter of it. I don't know if anybody's done any kind of cleaning on the counter today. I don't know if those are clean, so I do know that this is clean. This one is wet from drying my hands. Or damp, not wet. There we go. Oh, what the F is that? I gotta put some elbow grease into this spot. I don't know what the heck that was. There we go, that feels much better. That's smooth. Like, I'm just gonna throw all of these, except for this one, into the laundry. I gotta come back to my drink and my water still, it looks like. Alright, so I'm back. I took off the apron. I just checked with my dad to see about my laundry, if it had actually gotten washed or taken out, because my mom had to do a quick load, and I think it was the latter. So I just put my load in. I'm laying down trying to get a breather because I got all this next to me. I have all of this to put away. So that is my next task, and my video is long enough as it is, so I'm going to let you all go. But you guys got a sample of behind the scenes of what my everyday life looks like. My dad came out of his room and went to the garage, and so he might play with her a little bit for me for a few minutes. I need a few minute rest. I was just throwing it at my doorway down the hallway into the kitchen. Show you the example. So I'll stand here at my doorway and then throw it and try and make it into the kitchen. A lot of time I don't make it. Usually it just bounces back right here, and she'll catch it on the bounce. And then she walks down here and gives it back to me. Not that far, but it's some kind of exercise. At least I do play with her throughout the day, off and on. And you know, I try my best. I try my best to get her to the park every day, every other day at least. I go to my Cairo. I just had extended shopping to do though. I needed to get my beads organized all the way. Like, it was driving me nuts, and I finally got money, so I'm like, I really just, that's where my focus is financially besides bills. It's just that. I already pre-ordered my Black Ops 6 last month, and that was another reason why I was a little bit more broke last month, and I made a huge payment to try and pay off the credit card at $500, and I made a $500 payment to my Kairos. Like, that adds up fast with and then all my other regular bills. Like, it's no wonder why I was broke. I mean, I usually am not that bad, so I'm doing things smarter this month for September, as it's still August. I need to get that. There's no way I got that payment in today. They might be open tomorrow. I don't think so. My payment's probably going to be a day late now. I should have dropped it off today. It's just a storage unit for my trailer. Like, the most they could do is lock me out for a day. But then charge me late fees. I've never been billed for it though. It first falls on a Sunday, and nobody's at that office, and I have to have the gate open in order to drop off my payment. And I don't have any kind of like online way to pay. It's just a local place here in town. It's just, it's silly. I'm a little dizzy right now, as much as I have to do. Gosh. Oh, I gotta get this back into a bigger container. I'm so glad I bought 2 large containers. I had a 60 or yeah, I think it was 60% off coupon in regular price items. So I'm like, it's like I had to buy in bulk in order to get like a great deal. It sucks. And there's a lot of upfront costs. But I got such great storage. All of them match. Like this one was my first one, and I bought just these 2 today, so I can help organize these. So I got my Dragon Ball Z in here. I got the random other ones in here. All these are the squishable ones. These are squishies, and these are all like the stuffed animals stuff. And then I'm gonna have And then I have this one over here. I can put other random things in. I have all my freaking pliers in here right now, but that's what this freaking toolbox is for. So I almost need a bigger toolbox like this, but I love this one. I like all the see-through, so I can see that. I can see where everything is at. I still haven't like pre-organized these. I think I'll put those in there actually. So this is part of my process, like just trying to get everything in each kind of container. These don't even need to go in there. Luckily, all these loose beads, like these ones, all have a home already. Oh, these, well, this does, and that kind of does maybe. I don't know. These ones for sure have a home already. They already have a space. And some of these already have a space. But yeah, I'm gonna have to fill up a whole new container now. I gotta start to stay with those polymer clay ones. That's you know, this started off as a crafting chalk into a food talk into other talk. So this is just a day in the life of me, and I can't wait. Oh my gosh, look at these flippin' adorable bees I got from my friend's diner. As I'm about to wrap up, I can always find something else to like postpone the hang up. Oh my gosh, this is so flippin' awesome. the big black and yellow. They're silicone. I love silicone. So I've got like quite the silicone collection already, and I haven't seen anybody else be using silicone in the groups yet, so I'm gonna be a front runner in silicone use. Look at these bees. Oh, I gotta order my QR codes for her diner like now, like ASAP. I have to message him today. Oh, I need to make that phone call too. Oh, I only got a half hour to they close, so I gotta go, guys. As I'm organizing my beads, I'm gonna be making phone calls because I'm all about multitasking and trying to get things done. So I gotta make that phone call and reschedule. This is my last chance. So peace out, guys.